Trade Genius.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Philip with Trade Genius. Saturday update here. If you noticed, we've broken the neckline of this inverted head and shoulders that we've been talking about on the daily, and that's to me that's a really technical move that was looking to pan out, and so that's key. So our next key level, like we talked about yesterday, is this 11,700. This was a key failure point, as we mentioned. So this is going to be only about $230 away from it. So it looks like we're going to press up on it here pretty soon. Again, because of the cup and handle formation that we've talked about, you also will see this pattern occur with moving averages, where you come up, you test, you get a fail from the underside, and then a second attempt usually will break through. So that's what we're setting up for. The Friday evening trade worked out. If you noticed, we closed the markets, cash markets. This is a 1 hour chart. So our cash markets closed right in here, this area, and then we spent the evening going up. So that's that Friday trade I was showing you guys happened again. So typically on the weekends, we usually are either bearish or bullish. Doesn't seem like there's much of a choppiness. It's usually one direction or the other. So looking to see this test here pretty soon, 11,700. The thing I wanted to point out to you guys on this video was that we have a crossover of our moving averages. Now usually guys that chart, you're gonna have a fast moving average that follows price more closely, and then a slower moving average, and then you have larger moving averages like a 200 period moving average, which typically signal big bottoms on daily and weekly time frames. But one thing I wanted to point out here is our crossover, our moving average crossover. And typically what happens is when you get a crossover like in the downward direction, that's very bearish. Sometimes they call that the death cross. And you just it's time to just get out and, more downside, wait for it to cross back up. Well, we now have our cross up. So for a lot of technical traders, this is going to change, even funds too. This is going to change the way they're going to start getting bullish here now. Now, the last time we had a cross up was back in October 6th. So if we scale out and we look back over here, we had it here. We crossed up actually this day here. So that resulted in a move of $15,571, or in percentage terms, 360%. Just a little more than that. And we got it. That was a catalyst for our next run up. So typically the cross ups produce very good sized moves, both in money gains and percentage gains. That was a huge, obviously that huge kind of a parabolic move, but they're not to be dismissed. When you get cross ups, here was another cross up. Excuse me, we can measure that one. Essentially, we crossed here and we moved up, and that was a 95% move, or $2,422. So they're pretty powerful when they happen, and you need to keep an eye on them. So I just wanted to point that out in this video, just a quick video, to show you guys that we're there. And I think this is going to produce our next leg up. Again, the measured move off of this bottoming pattern is going to take us up to this 16,500 level. So I know there's a lot of bears out there and things like that, but breaking above this here is going to be key. Then what you're looking at, the next area of concern would be the bear fib zone, which we actually start getting right into. And that's a reason why this hasn't broken right away. A lot of times when you have a larger bear fib zone, you will get rejected at the first attempt. So we have a confluence of things here that are challenging price, but breaking firmly back into this zone is probably going to take out this zone. And once that 12,000 area is taken out, actually that's 12,800 roughly, then your next, really this is like the last stand for the bears, would be this level here of I'm gonna drag this up here. 14,536. The price breaks through that. Bulls are back in control of Bitcoin. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. But I just wanted to point out this crossover. It's a big deal when they happen. They usually produce very good sized moves. So as a trader, you'd be looking for, if we get a pause here, looking to enter, or if it breaks out, looking for a pullback after the breakout. You know, then you're being a buyer somewhere in here on this, and as it climbs higher. So you don't want to buy. You could buy here anticipating a breakout. Otherwise, if you want to wait to see how this plays out, you know, could it come up here and pause for a bit and come back down and try and then consolidate and then go higher? It could, yeah. But if you got in here anticipating a breakout, that's one strategy. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Just wanted to point that out. We have a cross up, and those are usually a big deal for price, both in price and percentage terms. Thanks for watching, guys. Please hit like and subscribe. It helps us a lot. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.
Trade Genius.